Right, everyone, welcome to another video. This is a unique video because this will be the first time I'm doing a Lego build video, and this is probably one of the first times you'll be hearing my voice. So you'll be hearing my voice more often now in my videos. But as we can see here, I'm building a Lego Technic set 42201, and here it is. So I'm just doing a quick review of it, and as you can see, it's like a deep sea submarine which has a piece of treasure which comes with it. But in terms of these kind of videos now, I will be making these I will be making Lego Technic videos more often now, because I want to lean away from I want to lean away from making gaming videos. I mean, obviously I won't completely stop making gaming videos. However, I will begin to make more videos based on Lego or, other stuff. So as you can see here, I'm just building the main frame of the submarine. This is a recording I made before this is a recording I made after I made the video. So yeah, you'll probably notice I just kind of cut off my speech. Like I kind of have to think about what I say next. Yeah, this is probably the most you'll be hearing my voice. So yeah, as you can see, I'm just building on from the main body. I'm now building like a sort of structure for what I believe is going to be a crank. You'll probably notice my arms are extremely hairy, and I got an insane tan line from one of my watches. While I'm recording this, I want to ask you all how you're doing today, and I hope you're all doing well. I just got back into school around probably 2-3 weeks ago, so yeah. So now I believe I'm building the rotary functions for the propellers right now, so yeah. You'll probably notice that I'm like showing while I was recording this, I was showing you the model. That's because my first intention was just making this video, and while I was building I would talk as well, but I didn't realize I underestimated how long this would take. So I'm now creating a recording over this video which is sped up, so that it only takes around 15 minutes or maybe less, so I'm not too sure. But yeah, now we're just making some progress. Not too sure what this is. I think I remember now. I think this is this is one of the propellers on the side. See, this would have been quite easy if I'd done this on my computer. However, I don't think I have enough RAM in order to install it, or install it fast enough, really. I do need to get a better computer one day, so yeah. So right now you can probably barely even tell what this is meant to look like. And that's the thing with most Technic sets, because, well, you gotta build a mainframe first, and it just looks like a bunch of Technic pieces welded together. But yeah, I believe this is the function to spin the propellers. Yeah, you can see from this chain extension, I call it. It's like that spinning axle connection. The axle connection is being the long Lego pieces which run through some of the parts. I've been building Lego since I was, I think, maybe 5. My first Lego set was like this construction site for kids, and then I eventually built on, well, most of my parents built most of my parents my parents built my Lego sets for me, and occasionally my sister would. But I would sometimes build my own stuff. Most of the time I just disassemble most of the Lego sets, and that would really anger my family. But I'd end up turning it into something else. Nowadays I obviously build my own Lego. Sometimes you just like the joy of building Lego, especially considering it's something you don't get to do often. When I was doing this video, I was extremely thirsty, so as you can see, I basically downed a bottle of water. Yeah, go ahead, make fun of how I say bottle of water. I can probably see Shadow right now making fun of me. And yeah, this is the part where I have to put in stickers. I'm not really a huge fan of stickers, in my opinion. Stickers are just... because I got chubby fingers, I can't exactly do stickers I can't exactly use stickers. Like, I can't stick them on... like, how do I explain it? I can't stick them on in the correct position sometimes, or sometimes the sticker will be overlapping the piece. But yeah, now you can see you can kind of begin to see a better visualization of what is about to come. So this part here is meant to... spoilers. This is meant to be a sorry, I'm just zoning out a little. This is meant to be like the claw to hold on to the treasure. However, I believe I chucked the packet, and I think I lost one of the rubber pieces, which is meant to provide extra grip to the claw. So yeah, I only had one rubber piece, and I'm now ordering the second one from eBay, which was around £1, but then £2 plus the it was plus £2 for the order fees. So yeah, that's just a little annoying, but it's not too much of a problem. I will probably, maybe, I don't know, post a complete result of the submarine, but I won't make a full-on video for it. But as you can see, I think we're around halfway finished. We're almost completed the draw. I spent around 10 whole minutes trying to look for the rubber piece. So yeah, you can see these gears here. They allow you to sort of move the clamp the jaws down, if that makes sense. Yeah, you can see here in the instructions it tells you. Those sort of right angular kind of pieces, I call those kicks. I don't know why, I think they just kind of remind me of a leg, and it's like kicks, you know. Am I a huge fan of Technic sets? Sort of. I mean, I find them more interesting than regular Lego sets, however. They can be quite painful to build sometimes. For me, once I finish building a Technic set, my thumbs will be sore from all the pushing down on the bush pieces, which are those essentially that kind of tube which goes through which is basically part of every single Technic set without fail. I'm not entirely sure what I'm building here. I think it's just meant to connect the sort of handle thing to the clamp. I'm not entirely sure what I just did there, but you can see my reflection in my screen. So you can see I had quite a hard time building this. kind of to adjust the camera here. But you can see we're basically finished with the second packet, and now the third packet will come very soon. But then that won't have many pieces, so yeah. You'll probably notice these paint roller pieces being used as like handles and controls for the submarine. So you can basically put a minifigure into here. Maybe I sped this up a little too fast, but then I don't think my phone could handle any more of this. So here comes bag 3. You can notice pretty much some pretty outstanding pieces like that glass, the clear dome, and the 3 propellers, as well as like the blue tire rims. But yeah. Yep, this is the... Oh, that's kind of weird. I just noticed like the dome kind of spun a little. I don't know if I'm just hallucinating, but it kind of looks like it. This was probably one of my favourite parts of building the set, because it just looks nice. But you can see now, you can really begin to visualise what's going to happen. As you can see, there are more stickers, and that's just going to prove to be a pain. I'd like to take a moment to thank you guys for this for supporting me on the channel again, because this is something I wouldn't have expected to go quite successful. I mean, obviously most of you guys are from the Discord server, but I'd still like to thank you for the support, each and one of you. It's sometimes editing gets quite long, but then it's you guys which motivate me to edit these videos and actually make them. I believe this would have been my first video in quite a while, so yeah. As you can see, I've had multiple attempts at putting the stick on. And yep, this is now the 3rd oxygen tank. I don't know what it's exactly meant to be, but I believe it's an oxygen tank. Makes sense to, it would make sense to be an oxygen tank. But yeah, now we're nearing to the finish of this Lego set. And I actually got this sticker first try, which I'm pretty surprised by. And now we're finished. As you can see, it's obviously missing the rubber piece, but that's going to be dealt with quite soon. So you can see this crank gets adjustable, and so is the propellers. And the cockpit is also liftable, so that you can put a minifigure in there. And also you can notice the how this clamps on, and then you can just kind of lift it back, which I should be showing in a sec. Yep, right now. I find this quite a cool feature, to be honest. It's pretty neat. And these are all the spare pieces I got. So obviously some of them are hidden away underneath that sheet of paper, but ultimately I'd give, in terms of playability, I'd give this set an 8 out of 10. In terms of mechanics, I'd give it a 7 out of 10. Price, I'd give it a 5 out of 10. It was around £22 on Amazon, and I would have thought maybe we could have gone for, I don't know, £15 on Amazon, but still I think I think it's an okay price, especially considering most Lego sets nowadays are pretty expensive. And in terms of the difficulty of building this, I'd give it a probably, I don't know, 2 out of 10. I did get some parts wrong, but ultimately it wasn't too hard to build. So make sure you guys hit that like button and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.